What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the You Can MD vlog series. I'm Cody, I'm a second year medical student, and today I just want to show you guys what I experienced at my first hospital visit as a medical student. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you stick around. So today is our first hospital visit. I'm super excited. For the past year and a half, we've been working with standardized patients. Now with standardized patients, basically the university pays actors to come in with certain symptoms and syndromes, and we have to diagnose them. With hospital visits, we're able to visit real patients with real problems, and come up with differential diagnosis as well as treatment plans. So it's going to be super exciting, a great experience, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I've had some time to unwind and kind of process everything that happened at hospital yesterday. Overall, it was a great experience. We had a great preceptor, our attending physician. She was awesome, very helpful. My team was great. I think we did a good job communicating together. And yes, basically when we got there, well, first off, we're in the Caribbeans, and so the hospital didn't have any air conditions. All they had was fans, so it was a little bit hot, but it was bearable. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, but yeah, so we had to deal with that. Other than that, it was cool. But basically, we met with our preceptor or our attending physician, and she gave us a rundown over one patient. And the patient came in because he had a syncopic event, which means he fainted and he had a seizure. And so our job was to figure out differential diagnoses, what actually caused the seizure and the fainting spell. So that was interesting, very fun. So my team and I, we did a thorough history, asking all kinds of questions just so we can rule in or rule out certain differential diagnoses, because all kinds of things can cause seizures. You know, it could be neurological, cardiovascular, infectious. So we had to really thin out our differential diagnosis list. And what was interesting about this patient was they were visiting from Brooklyn. They're originally from here in Grenada. They were visiting from Brooklyn. And so the patient said he had trouble sleeping on the flight here. He got here, he wasn't feeling quite well, he couldn't eat, he didn't have a good appetite. All of a sudden, he just started sweating. He was only outside for like 5 or 10 minutes. He just started sweating and just passed out. And his wife said she saw him have a seizure. And it was a scary moment for them, I'm sure. And so we're trying to figure out, what exactly caused this? So it got us thinking. So we asked a little bit about the social history. And so originally the patient told us that he only drank maybe 2 to 3 beers on the weekend and about a half a pint of vodka on the weekends. And so we said, okay, cool, he's not past his weekly limit, so this may not have anything to do with it. Later on, his wife told us that, hey, my husband actually lied to you about the amount of alcohol he drinks. He actually drinks about a pint of Smirnoff every day, which is way over the weekly limit for men. So after that, we saw the lab values. We saw that he had increased bilirubin. He had macrocytic anemia. And so all these were indicating to something called alcohol withdrawal syndrome. Can you name me some of the symptoms of alcohol withdrawal syndrome? Right, so some of the symptoms of alcohol withdrawal syndrome include nausea, anxiety, insomnia, tremors, headaches, sweating, and these can occur within 6 hours of your last drink. In more extreme cases, some patients exhibit bouts of delirium as well as seizures, and that can happen within 2 days of your last drink. And so our patient experienced a lot of those symptoms. So when he was on the plane, he couldn't really sleep, may account for some anxiety issues. When he got here to Grenada, he also said, I couldn't sleep at the hotel, so insomnia. He also said that right before the event started happening, he started sweating profusely, and then 2 days after he got here, that's when he had a seizure. So it was pretty exciting to just realize that, hey, it's not just happening in a textbook, right? You're not just reading off symptoms and, hey, okay, this is what happens. The patient actually experienced some of those symptoms. You may not have experienced all of the symptoms, but a lot and enough to lead us to that differential diagnosis. And with the lab values and with his alcohol consumption, we were able to come up with that diagnosis of alcohol withdrawal syndrome. It was super cool. I'm ready to see what patient or patients that we will encounter next week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want anything, any kind of material and content, any questions that you have, make sure you put it in the comment box below. Thanks for watching.